Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome to the MLB draft, the first one in the franchise for the New York Mets Legends Fantasy Draft Series. Now, I told you guys in the last episode when we finished the month of June that this month of July was going to be a little bit confusing. And that is because the beginning of this video, which will include all of the draft stuff, which obviously is the entire draft, that will be shown after the All-Star. So right now, technically, as I'm recording this video, as you saw by the calendar, I have not played the All-Star game. But by the time you see this episode, I will have done the All-Star game episode. So that is how this is going to work. We're going to split it up so that the draft and the trade deadline will be one episode and the All-Star game will be its own separate video. I hope you guys go on to enjoy. If you do, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Links down below in the description for other channels if you want to go check me out on other stuff. But let's get into the MLB draft because I've talked about this on plenty of other episodes of this series. The MLB draft in a series like this does not matter as much as it would in, say, the Kansas City Royals rebuild. And that is because we don't really care about the auto-generated rookies that come into the classes every single year. Because this isn't a series about them. This isn't a series about rebuilding through the draft. This is a series about rebuilding and winning championships with as many legends as possible, different combinations, to get to see all the kind of legends that MLB The Show and San Diego Studios have added to the game. That's what this series is about. If you want to go see building through the draft and drafting a bunch of fun prospects and playing their careers out and doing all that kind of stuff, go watch other series like the Red Series from last year's game and the 2K20 or the MLB Show 23 series, which we have currently going on, which is the Royals. So if you want to go see that kind of stuff, go watch that series. But this series, I'm still going to try to draft the best players because obviously you can use them in trade bait. So I'm going to try to still draft a very good I'm still going to try to draft as many good players as possible with good potential and all that kind of stuff, but just don't get attached to those players because more than likely 95% of the players will not be on the team when we end up winning a bunch of championships. They will either have been traded, still in the minors. They won't factor in, basically. So I just wanted to kind of lay that out there before we actually do the draft so you don't have any expectations about getting attached to these guys and then they never see the light of day or anything. So I just wanted to let you know. But it's time to get to the draft. I want to get to it. Seth Gray has injured his ACL, All-Star Futures game, all that kind of stuff. But it's time for the MLB draft. I have no idea when we pick. So Orlando Bassett, we pick at pick 29, so we are not getting Orlando Bassett, even though he looks like a very good player, maybe even a generational pitcher. I wish he would have been in the Royals series. He looks like a very good player. Guys that we are probably going to have a chance to draft would be like a Gary Fuentes. He could fall in the draft. Or a Marco Gonzalez could fall in the draft, mainly because he's injured. Maybe even a Samuel Mota could fall in the draft. Guys of that nature could certainly fall. I want to do all the guys that I have scouted so that I can kind of get a feel for who would be around when we're going to draft. Certainly a guy like Domingo Lopez could fall in the draft, and I'm going to actually have him on the board because he looks like a stud. He's not even ranked by Major League Baseball, and we have him fully scouted. He's going to take a lot of time to develop, but the 86 to 96 potential could be very good. We could end up getting him a lot later than maybe first thought. So who else could be falling to around our pick? Maybe Miguel Gonzalez could fall to around our pick, so I'll put him in the thing. So should Peter Carmona. He could fall. Todd Brown could certainly fall, so I'll have him on the board. Mickey Tripp, I don't think would fall. Marcus Gonzalez certainly could fall. I could see that. Sam Anderson, I don't think he's going to, but I'll have him on the board just in case. And obviously I'll have like all these really good players on the board, but I don't see any way that any of these guys fall in the draft. Tim Cruz especially Orlando Bassett, guys like that I don't see falling at all. But a guy like Domingo Lopez certainly could fall. He's got really good potential, great stamina, could be a great pitcher. So I'm going to go to the draft. We're going to see how this goes. Now, obviously, this is the real-life draft order, so the, who is it? Yeah, the Pittsburgh Pirates have the number 1 pick. Then you got the Nationals, Tigers, yada, yada, yada. We're down there at 29. So let's start the draft, see who goes number 1. I would not be surprised if it is that pitcher, that starting pitcher, Orlando something. And it is, who is it? It is Orlando Bassett, number 1 player on our board, number 2 player in MLB. He looks like a freaking stud. I can't blame the Pirates for taking him number 1. He looks like an amazing player. Number 2 pick by the Nationals is going to be Whitfield. Who is that? I don't remember that name. That's not the name of the other guy that I was looking at. Napoleon Whitfield. We didn't even scout him. But he looks, from what we have scouted, looks to be pretty good. Who knows if that's actually true or not. But the Nationals obviously liked him. So they took him number 2 overall. Who's going number 3? It is going to, I couldn't see the name. It is going to be Anderson to the Tigers. Sam Anderson, ranked number 13 on our board. Okay. So it seems like the other top player went to, the other top player still here, Tim Cruz. I know he's a center fielder, but he looks like the best player left. Him and Ross Dixon, but Ross Dixon's a closing pitcher. So, I mean, this dude, Tim Cruz, could be a stud, a freaking stud, and he goes number 5 to the Twins. Not surprised at all. I'm going to sim to my Mets pick here, and we have a lot of guys off of our board, which is not surprising because I put a lot of guys on our board that we're probably going to get taken, but Ross Dixon stays because he's a closing pitcher. So nobody wanted to take a ride with what's-his-face because he's a closing pitcher. But now we have the opportunity to take Domingo Lopez. When is our second round pick? We pick at 58 in the second round. Okay, so we're probably not going to be able to get everybody that I want. The only problem is, does Domingo Lopez fall to us at 53 in the second round? I think he will, so I'm going to take Ross Dixon with the 29th pick. I mean, he's the 3rd best player in the class, at least by MLB's rankings. A closing pitcher, but he can also be a bullpen arm, so it's not like he's strictly a closing pitcher. And now we go to the Dodgers at pick 30, and the Dodgers will take, who'd they take? They took Chris Ornelius. I don't know who that is, but we're going to see. And Domingo Lopez does fall to us at the second round. He might even fall to us to the 3rd round. Oh, we have compensatory round balance picks in, we have back-to-back, actually. So we could draft somebody even crazier here and then get both of those guys, Batista and Lopez, in the compensatory rounds. That could be something that would be awesome. I would not hate that at all. But I don't want to just take a bunch of pitchers, even though that seems to be all I've scouted here. I didn't realize that's all I've scouted. Okay, we'll have to go to top 100 prospects and see if there's a good player that we could take a flyer on in the second round who's not necessarily fully scouted. Let's see. I should have scouted more actual bats. I guess I didn't realize I wasn't scouting the hitters as much. Who's this guy? Carlos Nava. Looks to be a good fielder, but doesn't really have the power stats, and is probably not 99 potential. But Tom Kwan, probably not going to be potential either, especially with the overall of 32 to 66. If there's a guy like Leo Torres or even Richie Bush, you know what? I'm going to take the flyer on Richie Bush. I guarantee you it's not... he's not going to be accurate at 90 potential and 88 overall, but it could always be nice to have a catcher. So now we go into the competitive rounds, and this is where we take Domingo Lopez, who looks to be awesome, just needs some time to develop, and then we'll take Adolfo Batista, because he also looks really good. And we can move both those guys to be bullpen arms. So who even knows? And now we go to our next pick, which is 103 in the third round. And I don't want to just keep taking closing pitchers, but it seems like that's all I have. Let's see. All players. There's got to be some hitters here. There's got to be a power hitting first baseman. Absolutely has to be. Unless they've all been taken already. This guy's got great power versus lefties. Oh, here we go. Reggie Irwin. You know what, Reggie? You're becoming a New York Met. Are you going to be good? Probably not. Almost guaranteed not. But we will take a flyer on you. And then, is there any outfielders? There's got to be like a super fast outfielder. How about this guy? Yes, he is. He's super fast, but he can't really hit too well. Let's see. This guy's a really good fielder, but not really. The potential's not there. Is there a hitting outfielder, like a big power bat that's still got some speed? There's got to be some power left in these guys. Come on. It doesn't look like the center field position has anybody. What about the right field spot? Ooh, wow, this guy's a really good fielder. Jack Douglas. Come on, there's got to be somebody with great power in the right field or in the outfield spot. If anything happens, I'll probably just take that Douglas guy, Jack Douglas, because he looked kind of good. And you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. So where is Jack Douglas at? He was a right fielder. Here we go. Let's take Jack Douglas, draft him. He had really good fielding stats. Is he going to be good? Probably not, but we'll find out. All right, we got 2 more picks to go. Let's take a... there's not really any infield guys left, really. The guy with the best potential is this guy, Jorge Cedeno, so we'll take him. Sure thing. And then we'll move to the next pick and probably have to take another pitcher just because that's all that's left. So we'll take Joseph Everett because he is actually fully scouted. He's not going to be good right away, but he's actually fully scouted. So that is our entire draft. It has come to an end. Exit the draft. We have done. And now we cannot sign our draft picks until the next episode or the continuation of this episode when we do the trade deadline. So that is where I'll see you guys. We'll get preparations ready for the trade deadline, and I will see you guys when we're ready. Now that we've gotten done with the Major League Baseball draft, I've been signing some prospects. We've got a lot of our main guys signed except for the guy that we drafted number 1. He is rejecting all of my offers so far. I don't know really why he's doing that, but we can't offer any of these guys just yet. I don't think I can offer anybody. Yep, no, I can't offer anybody just yet, so that kind of sucks. Ross Dixon's being a little stingy. He doesn't want to sign with us. But now we got to simulate a few more days as we get to the trade deadline. Chris Bryant has sustained an injury, 1 to 2 months with a broken ankle. Ooh, the first domino has fallen. Matt Chapman traded from the Phillies to the Rangers for Michael Wacha and Caleb Ferguson. Very interesting. Seth Gray is no longer injured. The Brewers are offering me a trade. Oh, hello. What is this? So they're offering me Randy Johnson, old man Randy, 45 years old, and Trey Mancini for Miggy Cabrera? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm going to give up Miggy Cabrera, who was an all-star this season, who was a freaking home run derby finalist. I'm not trading Miguel Cabrera. Forget about it. Today is the day to sign my draft picks. Yes, I would like to stop simulating to sign these guys because I really, really want Ross Dixon, but he will not sign with me. I'm offering him literally everything I can. He's decided to sign. Thank you. He was being so stingy. So stingy. Let's offer Jorge Cedeno as well. I'll offer him about that. He's declined. Wow. Unbelievable. We can't even offer Richie Bush yet because he's not ready to go yet. So let's keep simulating. Today's the day to sign the draft picks. Yes, I would like to sign them. 43%. Come on, Richie. Just get up there. We'll offer this guy about $295. He declined that. These guys are trying to steal my money. These guys are being so stingy. Mason Thompson injured. Today's a day to sign draft picks. I'm trying to sign these guys, but what do I have to offer him? I'll offer him $324. He finally decided to sign. He's not even that good, but he was asking for so much. Jesus. We've only got one more chance to sign these guys, to sign this last guy. Richie needs to come back home. Today is signing draft picks. We can finally offer Richie Bush a contract. We got to offer him a ton of money, which we don't really even have a lot of money available. And he decided to sign, so everybody is going to be a New York Met. That's nice. I'm happy about that. But we are getting close and close. I think that's every draft pick we had. Yeah, we signed all of our draft picks, so we don't have to worry about that. We are getting closer and closer. Steven Strasburg broke his hand. Oh, no. Steven Strasburg breaks his hand. It's trade deadline time. Oh, my God. I can't believe that Strasburg just broke his hand. That is unbelievable. That's insane. He broke his hand. Crazy. All right, well, we got to figure out what we are doing with the pitching staff. Are we staying comfortable with who we have? Or do we move on from a pitcher? What do we do in the lineup as well? I think we got to move on from Mr. Mark McGwire. He's just not really producing the way that I was expecting him to produce. So we will ship him to someone else. How about Rafael Palmeiro? We can't get Rafael. He's having a huge season. We could get 23-year-old Mark McGwire, who's young. We could do a straight-up swap, Mark McGwire for Mark McGwire. That'd be pretty funny. Can we get Lou Gehrig? We cannot get Mr. Gehrig. Can we get Albert Pujols? We cannot get Mr. Albert Pujols unless we throw in... Oh, no, wait, we can't get anybody, can we? Come on, you got to give me somebody. Can we get Frank the Tank? No, we cannot. Can we get Prince Fielder? Yes, we can. Can we get Todd Helton? No. Jim Thome. We can get Jim, who would be pretty fun to have on the team. We'll think about it. Carlos Delgado, maybe. Maybe a Delgado-type player. Edgar Martinez, possibly. What about a prime Prince Fielder? Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking big boy Prince. Ryan Howard in the home run derby. Can possibly get him. Okay, so there's some options here. We could also get Vladdy. Okay, I'm liking some of these options here. I'm thinking either Prince Fielder or Ryan Howard is who we try to go after. Who's having the better season? Ryan Howard obviously was an all-star. He was in the home run derby. He got 33 home runs. What was some of his prime days? He was hitting 48, 47, 45, 58 in 2006. I forgot he hit 58 home runs in 2006. Dear Lord, that's an insane number of home runs. He's hitting 227, slugging 568. How is Prince Fielder doing this year? Only 20 home runs. He had some crazy seasons, too, back in the day. Only 20 home runs, hitting 299. So he's hitting better for average, and he's slugging better than Ryan Howard is, I think, right? No, Ryan Howard's slugging a little bit better. I kind of want to get Ryan Howard on the squad, so we will try to bring him in. We've got a lot of second basemen we can throw into this trade. Maybe like an Edouard Julien or Julian, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's going to be thrown into the team along with maybe one of these left fielders. Somebody's got to get it done. I know that there's a player on this team that can get this across the board. Not Giancarlo Stanton. How about a bullpen arm, maybe? No. What about a pitcher? There's got to be somebody. It doesn't seem like it, at least. Oh, Yasmani gets it done. Do we really want Yasmani Grandal? I don't know if we need Yasmani. Ooh, this guy gets it done. He's 21 years old. Or Elvis Martinez? I don't even know who that is, to be fair. He gets it done. He gets it across the board. Okay, okay. Alex Gordon obviously does. Do we give up? It's either we give up Martinez or we give up Yasmani Grandal. Or I guess Gary Sanchez. But probably Yasmani Grandal. Oh, baby, baby. Let's do it. Pull the trigger. We've got Ryan Howard on the squad. He's going to be playing for us now. Yes, sir. Mark McGwire gets shipped off to the team that he played for. I didn't even realize we were trading him to the Cardinals. Getting traded to the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, now who else do we try to trade for? Not going to trade Kinsler. He was an all-star this year. Cabrera's staying, obviously. Jeter's staying, obviously. Griffey's obviously staying. Trout's staying. Sosa and Stanton are staying. Posada will stay. So we really got nothing else except for maybe a starting pitcher. Who do we try to get? Oh, wow. Jose Bautista has a lot of value. I didn't realize he had so much value. Who's a starting pitcher that we could try to get on this team? Who do I want? Who do I want? Mr. Roger Clemens. Let's see. Obviously, I'd take, like, the big unit. Randall Johnson, but he's not even having that great of a year. Jake Arrieta. He's had a 10-8 season. Is Jake Arrieta worth it? He's got a 4.28 ERA. Let's see. Do I want Pedro, Roy Halladay, Matheson, the other Pedro, Greg Maddux? Let's see. I don't really know who I want to get. Matty Bum Bum? Do I want Matty Bum Bum? He was having some good years when they won the World Series all those times. Do I want Madison Bum Bum? Shohei Ohtani. Oh, no! Oops. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to reload the save. I did not mean to press X on that trade for Shohei Ohtani. I ended up trading Derek Jeter, Trevor Hoffman, and one other guy for Shohei Ohtani. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. That's my fault. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. That one is on me. Now I got to redo all the signing draft picks. Got to sign Ross Dixon. He still declined it now. You got to be kidding me, man. At least now I know that we have to pay a lot of money for Cedeno, and he decided to sign, so we don't have to worry about him. Okay. I did not. That's my bad. That's my bad. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. Today is the day to sign draft picks. Let's get Dixon signed up here. He's decided to sign. Perfect. We just have to wait on Richie Bush. Keep signing. Keep simulating. Almost there. Almost there for Richie. Ian Kinsler's back. That's good. Another day to sign draft picks. Finally able to offer him a contract. We got to offer him a big-time bag because he does not want to sign it. And these guys are stingy. Today's a day to sign draft picks. All right. We will offer him a lot of money, and he's declined it again. Oh, my God. These guys are crazy. Absolutely insane. Jurickson Profar is injured. McIntosh is injured. Today's the trade deadline. Okay, I'm going to save really quickly, and then I'll get back to the trade with Ryan Howard. Okay, I've gotten the trade built back up. Trading McGwire, Edward, Julian, and Yasmani Grandal for Ryan Howard. Complete the trade. There we go. Whew, that was a little bit scary. The fact that I accidentally clicked that. I just wanted to see what the options were for Shohei Ohtani, and I accidentally pressed yes on the trade. That is not what I want to see. I traded Jeter, Longoria, and Hoffman, and I did not want to do that. So Ohtani is probably off the board for right now, but he is a free agent, so probably wouldn't be a good idea to trade for him anyway. Let's see. Who can I get? Can I get Jose Fernandez? Oh, I have to get rid of these guys. Oops. Jose Fernandez. Let's see. He was an all-star too, I think. So what about if I give up... What about if I give up... Up. Jacob deGrom? I could give up... And Steven Strasburg's not hurt in this universe. Because we had to redo that, so... Strasburg could be the guy that we move on from, although I don't really want to. I know he's not playing very well, but I like Steven Strasburg. I'd be more willing to give up Jacob deGrom for a pitcher. Maybe like a Spencer Strider, who is 13-3. Spencer Strider, dear Lord in heaven, you were having a good season. Yeah, I'd be willing to give up Jacob deGrom for Spencer Strider. Is he under contract? Oh, he's under contract for a while. And he's having that good of a season? DeGrom's having an okay year, but nothing special. What can I give up? I can give up Coco Montes. And I can give up Lucas Dunn, maybe. Seth Gray. Who do they want? Who gets the job done? Yoenis. He gets the job done. But I don't really want to give up Cespedes just yet. Nobody here. Charlie Blackmon does it, but I don't want to give up Charlie just yet. What about a bullpen arm? Anybody in the bullpen gets done? Nope. What about a catcher? No. No first baseman. Jonathan India does, but I don't want to give up Jonathan India. Elvis Andrus does. Maybe if I switch out Coco Montes and throw in, I don't know, who else is a better player to throw into this deal? Maybe like a Michael Chavis kind of guy, and then we try to see the combinations. Oops, I didn't mean to press you. There's got to be some sort of combination that we can get Spencer Strider, because he's having a fantastic year. He's having a fantastic year. We got to be able to get him on the squad. And it looks like there's nobody that they want. So maybe Michael Chavis isn't the right option. Maybe the right option is a guy like Martinez. Maybe he's the right option. And then we switch around and we see what we can get for him. Not giving up Gary Sanchez. Not yet, at least. Come on. There's got to be somebody that pushes this across. Wade Miley. Do I want to give up Wade Miley? How's he doing in AAA? He's 5-7. Do I want to give up Wade Miley? Yeah, I'll give up Wade Miley. Spencer Strider on the team. Let's go. That's a nice pickup. And I just really quickly want to see how hard it is to get Albert Pujols. We'd have to give up Felix Hernandez, Ken Griffey Jr., and Joey Votto. No, thank you. No, thank you. What about just prospects? They don't have anybody that I want, or that I don't have anybody that they want. So Albert Pujols is off the table, unfortunately. But we made two trades that I actually wanted to make instead of accidentally pressing the button and not making the wrong trade. But Strider will go in right there. So now it's Hernandez, Kershaw, Schilling, Strider, and Strasburg. Strider's having a fantastic year. So is Kershaw and Schilling. Hopefully this goes well. I hope this goes well. And then we go to the lineup as well. And we make sure that Ryan Howard is hitting at first base against, well, either one really. But this is against righties. So Joey Votto will stay in against righties. But against lefties, we will have Mr. Ryan Howard hit for him. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Ryan Howard will also probably have to hit. We'll move him up in the lineup, and he'll hit maybe 6. No, he'll hit 4. Trout can hit 2. Kinsler will hit 7. No, Kinsler will hit 9. Sosa hits 7. Posada hits 8. Kinsler hits 9. I like that. So we'll switch that. Trout will hit 2. But now this has got Votto in the lineup, so we'll have Cabrera hit 4. We'll have Stanton hit 5. Sosa hits 6. Votto hits 7. Kinsler hits 9. Posada hits 8. Perfect. Love to see it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We've got the trade deadline. Is that the trade deadline done? Am I done with the deadline? I might be. I like what the team looks like now. I really do like what the team looks like in terms of what we're working with here. The pitcher rotation looks better. I wanted to keep Strasburg. That might be a bad idea in the end. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea. Who's a free agent? Anybody good? Nobody really good. What about if we go back to the trades and we go to start... Actually, let me go to the trade block first. View the trade block for starting... Can I see starting pitchers? I guess I can't see just specific starting pitchers. Who is a starting pitcher that's having a good year on the trade block? Is there anybody? I guess there probably wouldn't be if they're having a good year. Okay, so let's go to the trades. Is there a starting pitcher that's a little bit higher than an 84 overall that I could maybe snag? David Price? Ooh. David Price was an all-star this year. It's just a problem of what do we give up for David Price? Johnny Cueto's killing it in AAA. Johnny Cueto is killing it in AAA, and I love Johnny Cueto. But do I have the assets to move? There's no trades. Wait, hold on. If I remove Johnny Cueto, they want Sammy Sosa, Matt Allen, and Craig Kimbrell. So they're going to need a guy of the talent level of a Sammy Sosa, and I don't really want to give them a guy of Sammy Sosa's talent level, obviously. So I don't even want to give them Craig Kimbrell, really. But I'll give them Johnny Cueto. So who pushes that across the line? None of the closers do that I'd be willing to trade. Gary Sanchez almost does. It's going to have to be somebody like Sammy Sosa, and I don't know if I have that in my bag. Maybe Xavier Edwards? No. Longoria? No. Nobody here is going to get it done. Chris Bryant? Ooh. Chris Bryant gets it done. That is very intriguing. Not even Giancarlo Stanton? Wow. Chris Bryant gets it done. He's under contract for a lot of years. Jesus. Okay, he's having a very good year in AAA, as you would expect, because he's Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant, Johnny Cueto, and Matt Allen for David Price, who's having a really good year. He would come in and be the new number 5. We just moved Strasburg out of the rotation. But David Price is a free agent. Ooh. David Price is a straight-up free agent this year. So maybe we hold off on doing that. Okay. Because we could possibly get David Price in the free agent cycle at the end of the season. So that's interesting. Is there anybody else that's not a free agent that maybe we could snag? What about Framber Valdez? He's not having a great year. Let's see. Who is it gonna be? Jake Peavy? 5-7. Walter Johnson's nah. Dylan Cease. Garrett Cole. And then we're back to Jake Arrieta. Jake Arrieta is a very interesting guy. He's also a free agent. So that'd be the same situation that we'd be put in with David Price. Okay. I didn't think this would be this tricky to try to figure out. Trevor Bauer is probably too hard to get. Shane Biebs, Tim Lincecum. Ooh, Tim Lincecum, but he's 7-7 with a 7.12 ERA. Yeah, I wonder why he's easy to get. Alek Manoah, not having the greatest of seasons. Kodai Senga we could get. He's 6-5. Greg Maddux is a possibility. But who do we give up in return for Greg Maddux? It's got to be somebody of decent value. And I don't know if we have anybody that's good enough to get this across the line. Certainly nobody down here. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm trying these guys down here. Gary Sanchez doesn't do it. Not even Ketel Marte. Longoria doesn't do it either. Andrews doesn't do it. Chris Bryant does it, but I don't really want to give up Chris Bryant. You know what we could do? Maybe we throw in Andrews, and then we take away Matt Allen, and we tried a different combination here. Maybe that's the best option. Is there a pitcher that does it? It doesn't seem like it. But maybe there's a position player that will. I hope. It doesn't seem like it. Oh, that's Profar. Man, this is tricky. This is tricky business. Elvis probably stays. We'll go in back and throw in that Matt Allen guy. Is it Chris Bryant? Is he the guy? Because this gets it across the board. This does get it across the board. Chris Bryant, who's not even in the big league club. He's in AAA. Yeah, I'd do it. That's a huge trade. That's a really, really big trade. Bringing in Greg Maddux now. Strasburg goes to the bullpen, or even to AAA. Oh, that's a big boy trade right there. That's a massive trade. Can I fleece the team and get Chris Bryant back? What do they want for Chris Bryant? They want Joey Votto, Evan Longoria, and Gabriel Gonzalez. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to give up Joey Votto. I'm not going to give up Evan Longoria. But I'll give up Gabriel Gonzalez. I wish I could give up Jurickson Profar, but he's injured. Stupid Jurickson. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fleece the Padres and getting Chris Bryant back without giving up somebody that I really don't want to give up. How about Michael Chavis? Or actually, how about Ketel Marte and someone else? Not Evan Longoria. Not even Elvis Andrews gets it done. But what about if I give up Elvis Andrews and not Ketel Marte? I can give up Alex Gordon, but I don't really want to give up Alex Gordon. Is it really worth trying to get Chris Bryant back? Was he worth that much? I mean, he was in our freaking AAA team. They don't want any of my pitchers for some strange reason. It's not like they're that bad. They don't want any bullpen guys. You know what? I don't think it's worth it to try to fight this and waste even more prospects or waste even more players to get Chris Bryant back on the team. I think we are going to have to move Strasburg to the AAA side of things. Luckily, he's got one more option left, so we can move him down. He will go to AAA and be in the lineup there. Let's see. Where's he at? There he is. Strasburg in there. Do I have another starter? I don't have another starter here. Okay, they can figure this out. Let's see. Starting pitchers. Who needs to be in AAA? We will have Chris Rodriguez go up to AAA. and then we'll have a couple guys go up to Double A. You guys can be in Double A. Perfect. That should be enough to fill out the lineup. Where are the starters at? There's Chris Rodriguez. And then if we go to Double A, we've got you, and we've got you. Perfect. So now the lineup looks like Greg Maddux, Kurt Schilling, Felix Hernandez, Spencer Strider, and Clayton Kershaw, all having really good records and really good ERAs, except for Felix. I like this. The bullpen looks good. The lineup looks good with the addition of Ryan Howard when we play against lefties. So that's huge. He was an all-star this year. I like the team. I like the team a lot. I think that's going to be our trade deadline. I think that is going to be our trade deadline done. We will simulate past it. Today is the deadline to sign draft picks. We got to sign this dude. We got to sign Richie Bush. I will give him literally everything I can. I pay him everything I have. He decided to sign. Thank you. He's not even that good, but I used all of my budget to sign him. And now we go into the month of August where we will play at home versus, I don't know, maybe the Cubs. Who do the Cubs have? Who do the Cubs have? The Cubbies. Where are you at, Cubbies? Come here, Cubbies. Who you got on your team? You got Roberto Alomar, Aaron Judge, Edgar Martinez, Eddie Matthews. Yeah, we can take on the Cubbies. I don't have a problem with that. So let's simulate this series against the Royals. Ooh, we don't have a number of position players on the roster. Let's sign some free agents. Let's sign some free agents. Maybe like... who should we get? Who should we get? Who should we get? Kevin Picardo? Sure, Kevin Picardo. You can come to the squad, and you can be a very bad player for us. Where'd you go? You're a left fielder. Kevin Picardo. Was he in the AAA team? I don't care. We still don't have the number. Auto fix the roster. See what happens. What'd they change? They called up Alika Williams. Peabody got moved. Gabriel Gonzalez. Xavier Edwards. Barley. Dermis. Corey Dickerson. Luke Maley. Okay, nobody of note got moved. Very good. We keep winning games. Love to see it. Love to see it. We simulate past... Uh-oh. Miguel Cabreras hurt his ankle. That's not good. So we've got Strider coming up next. Let's play that game. And Cabrera's back healthy. That's good. Jurgensen Profar's still injured. But we will play Game 2 of the Cubs series. Spencer Strider will make his debut in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the trade deadline special along with the draft, the MLB draft part thrown at the beginning. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Cup. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.